Hi, this is Steve. I'm using this to show you my view of today's market so far. As you can see, this is smaller screen. Just help you to start to practice, look at smaller graph and get some general idea. Then I'll go to the more detail. So for now, if you look at that, if you can barely see it, this actually, most of them are still green, other than this SPY is red. When it's red, meaning it's over below now it's below the opening, so meaning it's moving up and down. Why is that? You can see here, the SPY, this is the daily chart, and this is the, I believe it's 10-minute chart. The 10-minute chart show you that actually what happened is that it was higher, and then it started to get sold off, then moving up here. So it's below, once it's below this one, it becomes red, okay? So you can see that the market is still slowly going higher. During the day, will swing up and down. This is as expected. Then you see the NASDAQ. If this part is overnight, so you can see the open up is pretty high, then drop below the open. Then now it's kind of sideways. However, if you go back looking at the daily chart, the good thing about this is it's slowly going higher. There's no quickly exuberant going higher. That tells you that the traders are pretty careful and buying carefully, not going crazy with that. In this situation, usually the uptrend is more likely to be maintained instead of suddenly have the big sell-off. So this is the first lesson I want to give you too. Now, if we actually make it easier for you to read, I actually use the biggest graph. So the bigger graph, you can see that now is that here, if you remember yesterday, I say that it actually have a shooting star. So look a little bit worrisome, but still is close right at the open. So meaning that the trader are still are comfortable with the opening. So I did say that we need to follow today to see whether it's open below or up. Then I actually open above, tells you it's good. Oh, by the way, this graph is taken before the up one. This was taken about 1 hour ago, so it's not exactly reflect now, but I think I can get my point through, okay? So for the Dow, so far looks is pretty good, okay? Still have a trend to upside, going higher. And then let's go to the next one. So you see, even at the time 1 hour ago, it's already give you a doji sign. But however, again, yesterday I say this look like, by definition, this look like a hammer, but the hammer is at an overbought. It's called hanging man. Hanging man actually, in general idea, the first reaction you think about this could be something will change the direction. But knowing the new market, the news currently probably still have trader have certain idea want to take this market up. That's my general feeling about the whole market. But it's actually yesterday when yesterday close told us that there is another test to come up. The test is whether today will open up or low. So it looks like it's open up. Appears open up. So again, I want to get this idea through. It's very important. The previous day close or open will tell you what do I want to say? I want to say compared to yesterday's open and close will tell you how the trader psychological feel about the market. So if we open above yesterday open and close, meaning that actually we are more comfortable. But interesting, see now we have a doji here. So again, it's just like the trader is just not too sure. They just keep testing. The bull and the bear keep testing. So if today end up to be like this, another testing day, okay? So let's keep going. Keep going, this is QQQ. So yesterday QQQ looks better, okay? So it doesn't give you pretty much a pretty bullish sign compared to the previous one. See, this is more the indecision one. This one is even worse because this is a shooting star pattern, okay? So in this three, you actually feel that QQ is doing better. I hope this also gives you the idea. Just looking at the chart, you have a kind of sense how the market is going. So now, again, today is open up. Now it's in another testing stage now. So we'll see how it tests to be. So look at here. Look at this one. This one is falling so badly. But see, this goes so much, but the bull just buy it all the way back and actually close at the top. So knowing that it's actually, this is pretty bullish sign. And also see here, this is not at the overbought area. So the next day actually open up. So confirm this signal. But this day, the bull was not too, bull and bear are actually fighting with each other, have this doji. Then you have this. Now let's practice now. This one looks like a hammer, right? But is at the range of the overbought already. So this is a hanging man. So it's also tell you that, okay, it may not be successful going lower or not successfully going higher. However, it end up the next day actually get up. So it's just help you to make the decision to say, okay, now we are in a better shape. Then we have this, then we open up again. So this is basis very good. So I'm explaining to you from the technical point of view how to read this, but you also have to know the reason you have all this has very much to do with the news, because the news actually when it's favorable is pushing higher. When people are not too sure how the news will come out, will be indecision. So what do this teach us? This teaches us actually you don't have to be affected by the unknown news. You pretty much stick with how you read this and just keep that in mind. Then because the trader will react to the news, and when their action will actually show on this candlestick chart. That's why candlestick is so good, and I'm promoting that. So now let's look at the financial. This FAS financial, again, this looks like indecision, then sell off and touch this support, then start to go higher. And to tell you the truth, I'll also do is what I call that the disclosure. Actually, I actually managed to sell just when I see this is going below, because I feel that if going below here, the sentiment already changed. So actually, I kept the game from here. But this time I did not go in there, and here I did not go in there because I think the news is too uncertain. So I did not try my luck with that. So this is just I'm explaining to you the general how the market look like. So let's summarize what I have said so far. Summarize what I say so far is, in general, the market appear to be wanting to keep going higher, and it's orderly higher, so you don't have to worry too much about it's going lower. So that's the important point. But look like the bull and bear are not too sure, so they keep fighting with each other. So interesting, okay. When I tell you this is still going higher, people actually can develop a totally opposite approach. Why do I say that? Let's use QQQ as an example. If you are a bullish person and you actually are daring, you are comfortable, you can move in and out fast, then now you can choose to add small long position and using some of the here as your stop loss, here, or here, stop loss, you can make that. Then this actually, like I say, in general, we feel that market is going higher, so the chance you are going to make money is higher. However, if end up to be that some news come out, then you will get stop out, then you will be losing money. But you will lose little money because we're using the stop loss here. So this gives you the chance to play the market upside. This is one approach. The other approach is totally different. Totally is that actually you already have good amount of long, or you have certain long amount of long. You don't want to risk yourself. Then what you, instead of actually trying to catch this wave, you will say, okay, I will be patiently wait until it's drop. So because you know that any moment the market can have this kind of thing happen. So when market has this kind of thing happen, of course, I'm not encouraging you to buy at this point. You should be patient. You have to be patient when when you see the more certain buy signal. See here, this is a buy signal, and here, this is another buy signal. So you need to have to do that. Then you will make money, and the chance you are going to lose money less. The purpose I have this site to help you is, the major point is, people say that 10 people get involved in trade, nine of them will be losing money. I hope with the message I gave out will decrease the chance you are going to lose your money. So actually, we can even talk about short term here. Okay, again, if you are a bullish person, you are here, you come here, you see a buy signal, then you buy it, then you go up here and here, then you see this give you a warning sign. The next day you close and close below here. This is the time you get out. Okay. But to do this, you really have to be comfortable to know how to read the signal, and you have to be ready to say, if it doesn't work, I'm willing to lose money. Why do I say that? Let's say if you are here, you go in here, you buy it, then it end up not going higher, then it's going lower, you will lose money here. If you don't have the idea, I just told you, fix in your mind, then you feel frustrated losing money like this, then you don't want to do it again. So this is something you just have to keep training yourself if you want to be a better trader and short-term trader. In this, I categorize of my reader as advanced reader. But if you are not an advanced reader, I would discourage you to do something like this. I would actually encourage you to look at the longer term chart, and just every month you buy a little bit. Every month you buy a little. If by doing that, then you don't have to worry about this up and down and watch the chart every single day and worry about whether you make the right decision or not. Okay, so with this said, let's look at a couple of the charts I'd like to share with you. Look at this one. This one is called CNST. So you can see here, this is coming back down here. This is going pretty high up. This is a good buying signal. Okay, so you buy this. If you actually manage to buy the signal here, then you actually can make money. Then if you actually wait until it give you the warning sign, then go below this T line, sell it, you have a good earning now. Okay, once you sell it, you actually watch if there's any new chance for you to go back in. Why do you say that? Because this tells you this stock has pretty good potential to go higher. So once you go down here, so you watch for that. So do you see that actually this is using this as a support and going higher? And this is something called, this is doji. Okay, so here going in the doji, then this is called doji sandwich. If you want to be the advanced reader, please keep following mine. I will keep teaching you about this one. So what actually I'm watching now is if actually tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, it actually will break up above this support, I mean the resistance, then I'll get in, then I use some area here as my stop loss. Therefore, I will have minimal loss, and because this big potential to go higher, then I can make good money. And for some reason I don't quite understand, it's been talked a lot, is that if actually that happened, the chance, they call the wave, certain wave, the chance from the range from here to here, once it's breakout, the teaching is that this breakout, the potential for the breakout from this one will be similar like this. So you can see that how much higher it can go. So that's a good potential here. This is one stock, and the other stock is, again, similar situation. You have a breakout, then it's going higher and going higher, so you stay in there. Then here you have two hanging man here, then start to go lower and go below the T line, you should get out. So once you get out, here you have the open up, I mean say the gap up, and then now it's actually also, again, this is a good breakout here. This is, if you can see that, does it look like a J to you? This is called J hook. So you actually, in here, you already can be here and wait until, as soon as this breakout, you can get in. Then again, you can use the stop loss here. One more example, slightly different from that or similar. This has a quick go up, then go here, then you get out, you get back in, or you are not that confident, don't get in. Okay, then go down here. But now you see here, this is a buying opportunity going higher. So this is, again, this is so-called doji sandwich. One doji sandwiched by two bullish signal. So this is going higher. So in fact, this is, you can say this 2020 hindsight. If yesterday when you close that, you see it closed as the, what you call that, the doji sandwich, then you kind of, I hope you kind of see this may be a resistance there. Then you can put a so-called buy stop. You put something, say, as long as it's go above 69, 6.9, you want to buy it, then you actually get this buy. So this is the way to play breakout. So today what I'm introducing you to is that for the general people, you just do dollar averaging. And if you want to do swing trade, for now, the thing to do is actually learn how to trade the breakout. So that's my some suggestion for you. Thank you. Bye.